Oh, look, it's me. I'm looking at myself streaming. Can you hear me? I'm gonna test my audio, but first I gotta connect to Bluetooth over here. Not on my phone. Don't learn all my secrets. Okay. Wow, just having that little white window really raises the brightness of my screen, doesn't it? Maybe I don't need my camera that bright. I turned up the brightness on my monitor. Get it right here. I'm gonna turn down the brightness a little. Okay, try that. Looks a little better. Okay. Make some noise on my mic. All right. So myhouse.wad. So I've heard about this for a while. I think the first time I heard about it, I saw a YouTube video that um, it just popped up on, like I don't know if it's because I was watching analog horror videos or because I watch backroom stuff or what, but like people were saying like the scariest Doom mod or the scariest Doom map, and it was like an hour-long video, and I started to watch it, and I was like, no, I should just play this without knowing anything about it. So I don't know anything about it. I'm going into this blind. Um, when I searched myhouse.wad, I found this forum post, which feels very, like I found this video game lore building sort of thing. So I'm going to read this. It's from Veg on doomworld.com forum. It says, My house. Excited to finally release this tribute map. Last August, I lost a good childhood friend of mine and took it pretty hard. When I was visiting my hometown for his funeral, I connected with his parents who shared with me some of his old belongings. Among them was a copy of an old map of his backed up on a 3.5-inch floppy from high school. Thomas and I were into amateur Doom mapping in the early 00s, but I had never seen this map of his prior to uncovering it on one of the old floppy disks. As a way of paying tribute to him and all the great memories we had together, I took the plunge and installed Doom Builder in order to polish up his map and add a few modern amenities just for convenience sake. I haven't touched an editor in over 15 years, so it's quite a surprise to find out how easy mapping has become. I may have gotten a little carried away with these new UDMF features, and as such, the map is designed for GZ Doom from the text file. Doom 2 GZ Doom hardware renderer, one map. Not much of a challenge, roughly 10 minutes of playtime. All difficulty settings implemented. Jumping and crouching disabled, free look is fine. Lots of Doom Cube. I don't know what Doom Cube is, but if what people say about this is true, it's probably not cute. Making maps of your house was all the rage back in the day, but I feel like this is pretty adorable and detailed tribute to my friend and a great way to share something of him with the community we love. Miss you, Tom. Okay, I gotta click on that one. Let's see where Miss you, Tom goes. So this image. So yeah. So there's that image. And then when you click download myhouse.wad, you get taken to this Google Drive. And so it's got some interesting stuff in it. First of all, it's got this journal. August 4th, 2022. Today I woke up to the news that an old childhood friend of mine, oh my god, my face. woke up to the news that an old childhood friend of mine had suddenly passed away. I can't believe it. We were so close when we were younger. I feel like part of my life is now missing. I feel so helpless. Like I can't do anything to bring him back. I feel so sad and it feels like my heart is heavy. I can't help but think about all the fun times we had together growing up. All of our adventures, our secrets, and even our arguments. I miss him so much and I can't believe he's gone. Wait, wait, hello? It should be louder. Why am I so quiet? What the fuck? Is this messed up? Oh my god. How long has my audio been shit? I just noticed it. This wire sucks actually. The fact that so it's like hanging, you can't see it, but it's hanging from this stand. I might just re-record the whole beginning of this video. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Starting over. Motherfuckers. Okay. myhouse.wad. I have heard about it from the internet. I haven't heard a lot because I've avoided spoilers. I think originally heard about it from a YouTube video that said like myhouse.wad, the scariest Doom map or something, custom map. And I assume I got that because I watch like analog horror or I watch, Backrooms videos. I'm not exactly sure what. Anyways, I figured out how to download it. I figured out how to run it. And when I searched for the WAD, I found this site, this forum post on doomworld.com. So I want to read this. I'm going to read more stuff too. My house. Excited to finally release this tribute map. Last August, I lost a good childhood friend of mine, and took it pretty hard. When I was visiting my hometown for his funeral, I connected with his parents, who shared with me some of his old belongings. Among them was a copy of an old map of his backed up on a 3.5-inch floppy from high school. Thomas and I were into amateur doom mapping in the early 00s, but I have never seen this map of his prior to uncovering it on one of the old floppy disks. As a way of paying tribute to him and all the great memories we had together, I took the plunge and installed Doom Builder in order to polish up his map and add a few modern amenities just for convenience sake. I haven't touched an editor in over 15 years, so it was quite a surprise to find out how easy mapping had us become. I may have gotten a little carried away with these new UDMF features, and as such, the map is designed for GZ Doom. From the text file. Doom 2, GZ Doom hardware renderer. One map, not much of a challenge, and roughly 10 minutes of playtime, all difficulty settings implemented. Jumping and crouching disabled, free look is fine, lots of Doom cute. Making maps of your house was all the rage back in the day, but I feel like this is a pretty adorable and detailed tribute to my friend and a great way to share some of him with a community we love. Miss you, Tom. What's this hidden comment? Some screenshots of a house. Then there's this Miss You, Tom. Takes you to this picture of these friends when they're older, I'm guessing. When you click on download myhouse.wad, it takes you to this Google Drive, and if you click journal, you get this journal, which I will also read. I'm already getting, this is like a sweet little story, right? I gotta turn down my brightness here. Let's see, turning it down. August 4th, 2022. Today I woke up to the news that an old childhood friend of mine had suddenly passed away. I can't believe it. We were so close when we were younger, and I feel like a part of my life is now missing. I feel so helpless, like I can't do anything to bring him back. I feel so sad, and it feels like my heart is heavy. I can't help but think about all the fun times we had together growing up. All of our adventures, our secrets, and even our arguments. I miss him so much, and I can't believe he's gone. I'm struggling to cope with this news, and it's hard to stay focused on anything else. I hope that writing in this journal will help me to process my emotions and come to terms with what has happened. I know that my friend would want me to remember the good times and continue to live life to the fullest. So I'm already getting vibes of like, I found this game stories where like, I found this game and it turned out to be haunted. Um, we'll see. August 16th, 2022. I attended the funeral of my childhood friend and I was overwhelmed with grief. As I looked around at everyone else in the room, I could feel the sadness in the air. The service was beautiful, and the pastor said some kind words about my friend that made me feel better. After the service, I went back to my friend's parents' house and spent some time with them. There's a hyperlink. Oh, it's this blue. It's like House of Leaves. It's totally like House of Leaves, making that blue. I was reminded of all the fun times he had growing up. I never imagined that I would be saying goodbye to my friend so soon. As I sat with my friend's parents, we reminisced about all the memories we shared. At the end of the visit, his parents gave me some old personal items that belonged to my friend. I was surprised to find a stack of old discs containing some Doom file backups. It was an emotional moment, but I'm grateful to have these items to remember my friend by. When I get home, I'll go through some of his old artwork and see what I can recover from the discs. August 18th, 2022. I spent some time looking through my friend's sketchbook, but just in case there was something important in there. Just in case. I had no idea what to expect, but I was definitely not prepared for the strange artwork that I found inside. The sketches are mostly abstract and dark, with a lot of imagery depicting death, sadness, and despair. As I flipped through the pages, the artwork seemed to get increasingly darker, and I began to feel a sense of dread. I decided that I had seen enough and closed the book, feeling a little bit shaken. After that, I decided to try and take my mind off things and do some Amazon shopping. I need a USB 3.5-inch floppy drive if I'm going to try to recover some of these old files. Lord knows whether anything can be retrieved from these discs. They're nearly 20 old. Fingers crossed. I wonder. Okay, so he talked about the sketchbook, so I'm gonna look at this sketchbook. Okay, it's a picture of the house. Some creepy dogs. Kind of creepy. Not that creepy. That looks like a key. I don't see the stuff he's talking about. The disturbing sketchbook. Thomas Allard. Thomas Allard, age 35, died in his home on August 3rd, 2022 in Oswego, Illinois. The celebration of life will be held from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. with a service at 1 p.m. on Sunday, August 7th at the Dwight Olson Center. Caring for Thomas and his family is the Shirley Funeral Chapel. Originally from Plano, Illinois, Thomas or Tom was born on June 14, 1987. Growing up, Tom ran cross country for Plano High School and participated in the debate and Model UN. After graduating high school, Tom attended Beloit College and received a bachelor's degree in geology. He then moved to Wyoming and spent several years working for the National Park Service before reconnecting with his high school crush and moving back to Illinois to be with them. Tom and his partner moved to Oswego, where he started working for the city as part of the grounds crew. Tom was loved by everyone who knew him, and his smile and laugh was said to be infectious. He will be missed and deeply remembered by everyone in his life. Tom is survived by his parents, Dale and Judy Allard, sister Suzanne, brothers Joel and David, and his cat Scrambles, who he spoiled rotten. How did he die? It's a picture of like a parade, like a float. Picture of the house. Picture of some kids doing track and field. Someone's head. Boys cross country stuff. A cat scrambles, I'm guessing. More parade, more parade. Cross country, parade. Parade, parade, parade. Some more of the house. Not sure what's going on in this. So it looks like a dog. Some painting happening in this house. A billiards room. Pool table. Like downstairs, maybe. Another very liminal part of the house there. Did I miss anything? I did. Okay. Unknown stopped for directions at this gas station. And that picture we have seen. Okay. There's some screenshots of the game in a house. I don't want to spoil the game, but maybe these are not spoilers. I'm guessing they're not. Okay, back to the journal. August 20th, 2022. My package finally arrived in the mail, so I spent the day going through the old floppy disks. I plugged it in and started to play around with it. I was surprised to find that I could actually recover data from my old floppy disks. I had some old files from my high school days that I thought were long gone, but here they were. My friend and I used to make Doom maps in high school, and I was so excited to find them again. But then I stumbled across a map that I had never seen before. It was a map of my friend's house. I was so surprised to learn that he had been working on this map in secret. Playing this map made me realize that the best way to honor our friendship is to clean up his work and release it to the public. We never made any of our Doom stuff available to others, but I guess we were young and intimidated by the great work being produced by the community. But I'm impressed with the quality of what's currently here in this map. I think it's a fitting tribute to clean it up for others to enjoy. August 25th, 2022. I spent this morning doing something I haven't done in years, browse Doomworld for the most recent Doom editing tools. I was amazed to find how easy and accessible the new tools were compared to what I was used to back in the mid hundreds, thousands, whatever. Zero zeros. I ended up downloading Ultimate Doom Builder and Slade, both of which proved to be incredibly useful. Ultimate Doom Builder made mapping incredibly easy and straightforward. I was able to quickly create a basic map without much trouble, and I'm excited to see what I can achieve with a bit more practice. Slade was also much better at managing resources than trying to use WinText, which I remember using back in the day. I feel pretty comfortable now that I can finish my friend's map and maybe add some new features to spruce it up as well. This is all slashed out. I had the strangest dream last night. August 29th, 2022, I should read. I had the strangest dream last night about my childhood friend who recently passed away. We were playing Legos in his basement like we used to do as kids when I turned around and he was gone. The house was empty and silent. Everything was so quiet and still. I started to smell smoke and hear screams from upstairs. I ran upstairs, and when I got there, the house was just a burned frame. Smoke was getting thicker and thicker, and I could barely see or breathe. I searched for my friend, but I couldn't find him anywhere. I couldn't see anything. I started to panic, and then I found myself outside in the fog. I was alone, but I could hear low growls in the distance. When I woke up, I wished so badly that it was all just a dream, but I knew deep down that it was real. I miss my friend so much, and it's hard to think he's gone. There's nothing worse than letting your mind dwell on something, and after a while it starts to consume you. Just now, I decided to order a replacement set of smoke detectors with CO2 sensors, just in case. September 2nd, 2022. Today I made a post on Doomworld showing off my friend's map. There's more to do on the map, but hopefully this is the encouragement I need to finish the map and push it out for release. I thought it would be a simple project, but the more I learn about the new UDMF features, the more things I've been adding to make it more interesting. I want the project to maintain the original aesthetic my friend was working on, but I'm trying to find that fine line between the original vanilla map and a cleaned up release that feels a little less 90s. October 3rd, 2022. So this is like a month later. October already? Been super busy with work, so I haven't had time to work on the map. I did, however, go back and look through the sketchbook again and started scanning some of them into the computer for posterity. As I scrolled through the drawings, I could see that my friend had taken a dark turn. Each sketch seemed more unhinged and disturbing than the last. I felt a chill of worry run down my spine as I realized that my friend's mental health might have been in a very fragile state. October 8th, 2022. Today was a long day at work, but I was really looking forward to coming home and getting some mapping in. I decided to order a pizza first, so I called up my favorite pizza place and placed my order. It felt so good to be able to relax and enjoy some good food. Once the pizza arrived, I set it aside and got to work on my Doom map. I've been working on it for a while now, and I'm making good progress. I'm determined to make my friend proud. I spent the next few hours tweaking and refining the map, and it felt really good to mess with some of the new UDMF features. He really likes that UDMF. It's fun to align floors without having to draw new textures. Eventually, after a few hours, I decided to take a break and have some of that pizza I ordered earlier. After dinner, I went back to work on my map, making some more tweaks and finishing up some of the details. I can't wait to release it. I think people are going to love all the Doom cute elements in the map. October 13th, 2022. I know that sharing is a big part of the Doom community, but a small part of me doesn't want people to make modifications of this map, mostly because I feel like this is a tribute and just a vessel for my feelings and emotions. Someone else making changes would feel inappropriate. But more importantly, I feel like something wants me to be the only one to work on it. I can't explain it, but when I reached out to ZDoom Discord members for help, it seemed like something didn't want me to upload it for others to work on. It sounds stupid because I ended up uploading a copy, but for the moment I felt compelled to keep it for myself. Fortunately, my post on Doomworld was received well, and it seems most people aren't bothered by the idea that an author doesn't want to make their map available for modifications. I read letter 2 here. November 4th, 2022. I had an incredibly vivid dream last night. This has been happening for several weeks now, so I feel I should start documenting them. I'll do my best to recall the events of my dreams. I awoke in a cold sweat, my heart pounding in my ears. I felt a chill run down my spine, and I knew something was wrong. I lay in bed, too afraid to move, when I heard a faint, ghostly cry coming from the attic. I had heard this sound before, but this time it was louder and more insistent. I tried to ignore it, telling myself it was just my imagination, but the more I tried to push it away, the louder it became. I had no choice but to investigate. I got out of bed and slowly crept up the stairs to the attic, my heart pounding so hard I thought it would burst. As I entered the attic, I noticed a trail of children's toys leading out the window. I followed the trail, feeling a strange compulsion to do so. The trail led me to an abandoned daycare center near the edge of town. I stayed back, afraid to enter, but I couldn't help but feel drawn to the place. I knew something was waiting for me inside, something dark and dangerous. I took a deep breath and stepped inside. The place was dark and silent, but as I walked around, I noticed the walls were covered in eerie drawings of children and babies. Then I heard the sound of a baby crying again, coming from the back of the room. I followed the sound, and when I reached the back of the room, I saw a crib with a stillborn baby inside. I felt a chill run down my spine as I realized that what was haunting me, the stillborn baby, was the one in the attic. I backed away slowly, my heart pounding in my ears. I knew I had to leave this place, and I quickly ran out the door, never looking back. This is a long journal. I'm like halfway through. November 13th, 2022. It's been a long day and I'm exhausted. I had every intention of getting some rest earlier, but here I am, still wide awake and struggling to keep my eyes open. I can't help but feel like I'm forgetting something, but I can't put my finger on it. I had so much planned for today. Or did I? Shut up, I'm out of storage. Um, I'm trying to remember what I did yesterday, but it's all a blur. Was I working on a Doom map? I feel like I must have been, but I can't remember adding any new geometry or details, and all the new scripts seem completely foreign to me. I don't remember writing them. I'm so frustrated, and I'm starting to get really worried that maybe this insomnia is making me crazy. It's late now, and I'm determined to get some proper sleep tonight. Hopefully, I can make some sense of all this in the morning. This is 3. So we had a red 2 and a red 3. November 23rd, 2022. I was actually able to get some sleep last night. However, I continue having these vivid, cryptic dreams, and they keep feeling more personal and unsettling. I'm starting to prefer the tiresome days to my dreams. I was dreaming about taking a nice hot bath. I felt myself sinking deeper and deeper into the warm water until I couldn't breathe. I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my lips. I was drowning in my own bathtub. Suddenly, I felt a jolt as if I had been pulled out of the water. When I opened my eyes, I found myself in a subterranean cave, illuminated by a faint, eerie blue light. I could feel a chill in the air, and I could hear the echoing of demons in the distance. I tried to scream, but my voice was muffled by the darkness of the cave. I felt a chill run down my spine as I realized I was being hunted by something unseen. I heard the scraping of claws on the rocks, and I felt the ground shaking beneath me. I was terrified, and I started to run. I ran and ran until I found a small crevice in the wall of the cave. You could make a cool movie out of this. Like guy finds his friend's stuff after his friend dies, and then he has these weird nightmares. I love movies with weird nightmares. I was terrified and I started to run. I ran and ran until I found a small crevice in the wall of the cave. I squeezed through it and hid in the darkness, hoping the demons wouldn't find me. Eventually, I awoke in my own bed, safe and sound, but I couldn't help but feel a lingering fear that the demons were still out there, watching and waiting. December 7th, 2022. It's 4:30 a.m. and I'm still working up this map for Doom. I can't believe I've been up this late. I must be exhausted. I'm not sure why, but I'm having trouble sleeping lately. I just can't seem to shut my mind off. I'm really starting to feel the effects of it too. I've been more irritable than usual, and my coworkers have said they've noticed a change in my behavior. I'm also a lot more on edge and jumpy than I used to be. I'm playing back the map to check my work, and I'm finding all these new additions I don't remember adding. It's almost like the map has a mind of its own, but that's impossible, right? Maybe I'm just exhausted and not thinking straight. I guess I should take it as a sign that I need to get some rest. December 16th, 2022. Today I decided to take a day off work. They spelled decided wrong. They're making some grammatical mistakes, not capitalizing I. I was just so tired I couldn't focus anymore. I've been having trouble sleeping for weeks now and I just needed a rest. I'm glad Christmas is coming soon so I can spend time with my family. I'm looking forward to it even though I don't really feel like being around people. It'd be nice to have some time away from the school just to relax and to just relax. I'm sure there'll be a lot of fun and there will be plenty of laughter and good times. Here's hoping that I'll be well rested and ready to face the world again soon. December 17th. Don't attempt to type while sleepy. I guess that's common on this last one. December 18th. Now we're read 1. So we've got a 2, a 3, and a 1. I was in the bathroom standing in front of the mirror shaving. As I looked at my reflection, I noticed it winked at me. It was so strange and unexpected that I threw my razor at the mirror. I was so scared that I expected the mirror to shatter, but instead it stayed intact. I was even more surprised when I put my hand through the mirror and I could feel the glass. I kept going and I was able to climb all the way into the mirror. It was like a tunnel. When I looked back, I saw myself in the mirror, and this time I winked back. It was so surreal, but I felt like I belonged there. There was something comforting about being in the mirror, like it was just my home, like it was my home. I woke up feeling so confused and shocked. I still can't believe it was just a dream. January 4th, 2023. Today was supposed to be my first day back at work after the holiday break, but I decided to take one more day off to work on my myhouse.wad. I've been spending hours every day mapping out and organizing the project, but I'm starting to feel like it's taking on a life of its own. Despite being unable to remember making many of the changes, I keep finding new things appearing in the project. I'm starting to feel a little paranoid, like someone or something is watching me and is controlling the direction of the project. It's a strange feeling, and I'm not sure how to explain it, but I just feel like I'm not in control anymore. It's a little bit unnerving, but I'm determined to finish this project. January 7th, 2023. I was driving along a road in the woods when all of a sudden my car veered off the road and crashed into a tree. I woke up to find myself in the driver's seat with an injured and bleeding leg. My head was spinning and I felt disoriented. I dragged myself out of the car and hobbled my way through the woods in hope of finding help. My leg was in agony and I felt like I was going to faint. Through the trees, I saw the lights from a lonely gas station. I saw a gas station in those photos. I was relieved to find it open, but then I realized that there was nobody there. I had no idea where everybody had gone. As I was standing there, I heard some strange noises coming from the woods around me. I was too scared to investigate, so I just stood there, feeling scared and alone. Suddenly, I heard a car in the distance and I limped towards it. Thank goodness it was a taxi driver who was able to take me to the hospital. I eventually woke up in a cold sweat, not sure if I was relieved or disappointed that it was just a dream. January 13th, 2023. I have an extended weekend because of MLK Day, so I thought I'd try to wrap this thing up before March. I had trouble opening the map. Doom Builder and Slade both reported being unable to locate the file. Apparently, during a previous editing session, I compiled the map as a PK3 file, and both editors were looking for a previous copy in a WAD format. I had been reading tutorials on how to convert WAD files to PK3, and I must have thrown everything into a new file at some point in an exhausted stupor because I don't remember actually converting the project into a different format. January 14th. Last night I had a nightmare that felt so real. I can still feel the fear and terror coursing through me as I write this. I was on an airplane, and I was the only passenger. I looked out the window to see the ground below and noticed that the terrain was unfamiliar. I had no idea where I was or where I was going. Suddenly, the plane started to shake violently, and I heard a loud noise coming from the engine. In the distance, I could see a huge storm cloud coming towards me. I tried to communicate with the pilot, but I couldn't hear him over the sound of the engine. The plane began to dive, and suddenly I felt a huge jolt. I looked out the window again and saw that the plane was heading for some kind of structure. I closed my eyes and felt the plane crash. I felt the impact and heard the screams and cries from the people around me. I then woke up, my heart pounding and my body drenched in sweat. January 21st. I don't know if it's the memories of my friend that keep flooding back while working on this map, but I need to take a break. This project, which began as a simple cleanup and release as a memorial, has consumed all my free time. Hours pass and I'm not aware of the time or familiar with the work added to the map. I'm going to stop mapping for a while and come back later when I'm in a better place. And then the 22nd, I mapped again last night. 23rd, and tonight. 31st. So it's been like almost a week. I'll take a break for real this time. I hope it will let me. February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day to the only person I ever loved. For a short time, you brought a little happiness to this painful existence called life. I hope we can be together again one day. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for the other someone who can be the ray of light in my life that you turned out to be. February 19th. I didn't make this area the map. I'm sure of it. It's still the house that Thomas started all those years ago, but different. It has changed. The map I've been detailing and cleaning up for release is still here, but it is now intertwined with too many tags and sector references to separate it from these new areas. I would be more disturbed if it wasn't so beautiful. The 20th, that's the next day. I took more time off work to finish the map. After 13 years, I've got the hours, but more important, the map needs me. Without my guiding hand, the map doesn't know what to build, but I can help it, guide it. It seems to respond to my designs, changing them to match my emotional state. It knows what I'm feeling. It knows how Thomas felt. Oh my God. 26th. I can no longer tell what elements of this map are my friends and which are mine, and what the map has created itself. I am no longer afraid that the map is creating itself. It needs me as much as I need it, which reminds me of a dream I had the other night. I'm not sleeping much, but I recall 27th. This one with surprising clarity. I was standing on a beach, staring out at the placid water, the ocean stretching out as far as the eye could see. Seagulls cawed overhead, and the gentle caress of water lapped the sand in front of me. I dipped my toes in the water, into the water. At least I tried. I can't quite read that. The water was something ocean. It was an illusion. I realized everything around me was fake. The trees, the bird, the sand. It was all a one-act play, and I was Willie Loman, a damned fool who believed in something greater. That's the main character from Death of a Salesman. But there was no happiness to be found. I wandered the set only to find myself staring into oblivion. It was the end of time itself. No joy, no misery, no sadness, only emptiness. Men of faith tell us the afterlife is for eternity, but is it possible to keep your sanity for eternity? A day passes in the void, a month, a year, 2, 5, 10. Is this an eternity? 20 years, 100 years, 1,000 years. I've sat in this room for 1,000,000 years now. Entertaining the same thoughts, pondered the same questions, and ruminated on every mistake in my life, anguishing over them for centuries. 1,000,000,000 years now. Double that. Now double it again. I'm still nowhere close to the end of eternity. I pray for death, but it never comes. Just me and my thoughts and my mistakes and my insecurities and my regrets and my loneliness. Somewhere in another dream, the version of myself that winked back is sitting on the real beach, happy and content, knowing life is finite, there is no afterlife, and happiness is found in the small things around us that we can control. Happiness has to be fought for. March 2nd. I was wrong. The map is using me. How much time passed during that? Like a few days, 5 days or something. I was wrong. The map is using me. This morning I loaded a Doom Builder backup file from late October and spent a few hours preparing the map for release. I tried to delete myhouse PK3, but I kept getting a file in use error. Don't think the map will let me. I'm going to post it on Doom World tonight, but I don't want anyone playing anything other than the original vanilla release. Whatever this map is doing to me, I can't let it do the same to others. March 9th, 2023. I swear I uploaded the safe copy, but myhouse.pk3 was uploaded by mistake. I don't know if a lot of people were able to download the map before I fixed the link, but hopefully I caught it in time. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I mean, what's the worst that could happen, really? What's the worst that could happen? Okay, I'm gonna play. Oh, uh. Hey, not too rough. Oh, oh Jesus. Kind of scared. What if I just exit? Can't exit. Need a blue card to escape this fucking house. Okay. Are there bad guys? It's been so long since I played Doom. Is that something I can pick up? Okay, there's a fuse box or something. Let's just go in the front door. Oh, oh shit. Yeah, motherfucker. I don't have to reload in this game. Oh, Jesus. Die. Not a good shot. Okay. Some ammo. Oh, lordy. PlayStation. TV. A little. I've seen this living room. Is that health or is it just a blue bottle? Okay. Demon in there. Die. I think it was hard to kill. A red card. We're gonna have ammo. Bullets everywhere. Oh, shotgun. You love a shotgun. Bathroom, little shower. We do love a shotgun. I should probably use this. No shit. Fucker. Took off a lot of my health. Okay. I need more ammo. We should check in the garage here. Downstairs is probably an evil place. Let's go in the backyard. I'm gonna die. It's got a septic tank. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. That's it. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. Come on. I can open the door. No! No! Dude! Dude is taking my life. Okay, I'm gonna have to like save a bunch. Yeah. I have to save scum my way through this. You die. Okay. Okay, well, there goes safe scumming. I didn't even safe scum. This guy's gonna kill me like instantly. He didn't kill me instantly, but very nearly. Don't need to open it. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna save. That's pretty better than I did last time. Better second try. Do. Got 7 shotgun shells. Once. Okay. Save again. It's going pretty good. Why can't I get entered? Don't do that. God damn it. Okay, load my game. No. I mean, Hi. Scared. Scared I can't beat this. Where's the fucking health? Where's the armor? This is hardcore, man. That's the garage. Save again. Stuff. God damn it. Okay. Can you get headshots on this? Ah, fuck. this? Ugh. Oh god, okay. There's no health. Give me health. Still too hard, man. Oh god, I'm so dead. Can't even get that. Okay. The thing about Doom maps, sometimes bad guys appear in the middle of the map. Oh, you know what? My audio is probably horrible. I just realized I'm not actually playing audio through my earbuds. I guess you can just hear it in my mic really loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little. It's fine. It's fine. Who knows if you could actually hear me all that time? Why did my earbud not work? I thought I connected to the damn bullshit. I gotcha. Didn't even see it coming now, did you? Here, I'm just gonna save again, just in case I like low health. In case I am near making progress. Okay, this is a blue door. Where the hell was the red door? When I saw a red door. Okay, really not down here. Hello? Do I have to go in that room with the fucker? I don't want to. Ah, I'm missing. I have 5 bullets. Okay, I can leave. Let me go. Let me go, map. It's hard. So yeah, 30 seconds. I can never beat these Doom maps in 30 seconds. This is a whole. Oh Jesus. Okay. I didn't even start with full health. Do I start now with full health? I can't just restart the level. Okay. God damn it. Okay, there's health. Yeah. I'm so fucked. This game's too hard. I could punch that guy. At least there's health on this level. Oh fuck, they shot me through the wall. What did I do? What did I do? this. Can't be good. Ugh. Okay, let's save again. This is hard. Save over this one. I'm not good at Doom. What's happening? Oh, oh fuck. Where the fuck did that guy come from? I knew there was like a sound of someone teleporting in. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's right, bitch. I was doing well until I got shot in the back. Oh, fuck. Shot me. I don't know what shot me. That guy? I have 1 health. This does not bode well. Something's gonna kill me as soon as I get this. Or I'll kill all their asses. Okay. I'm gonna do a little save. Low health. Did pretty good right there. Despite getting my ass kicked before. Let's do it. Let's save on low health again. Oh, it's nice when I play well, isn't it? You just have to rush in and blast them. Ah, I got a shot on me. Bastardo. Oh, it's nice when you get 2 at the same shot. You left the super shotgun. 100% health. Okay, save again. Is there oh, I have that key so I can open that little room that guy was in. I might want to save ammo and use this. Unless I run across something really scary. Okay. What'd I do? It's clear. Make sure there's nothing over here coming up behind me. Okay. Fuck you. Save. Like when I blast everybody apart. This game is so scary. Blasted. It's kind of a waste of ammo, I think. Okay. Don't have the... I gotta jump in there, don't I? Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Anyone else? Any other demons? Please don't go down. Please don't kill me. Nice over health. Gotta love it. Save. Save a lot. Why won't you die? Okay. Anyone coming to kill me? This is the exit. I'm done. Good. Kicked ass. 0 seconds. Am I playing Doom 2 now? I don't know. This doesn't feel like myhouse.wad anymore. Does it? Just playing Doom 2. Did I miss something? Did I miss something about myhouse.wad? Am I playing Doom 2? I haven't played Doom 2 in so long, I have no idea. How would I find out? I'm getting better at Doom though. See, just before I get shot a couple times in the face. I love shotgun. I'm gonna shoot this guy with a pistol. Because I can. Okay. Minigun is gonna summon something. I just know it. Bring it. Okay, I need to get some health though. Ammo. Where's the beast? There's a beast. I sense beast. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Uh-oh. Don't know how I feel about that. I got the rocket launcher. Okay. Where is it? I heard Damon. I heard a Damon. Oh shit, there it is. Fuck you. I knew there was a demon. Another one? What's that hole over there? Oh. Oh. See ya. Oh. Just... You die. Okay, I feel committed to this level now, but... But... Where the fuck do I go? I guess I have to go to that door at the end. This path. Well, it is the door I've been. Oh, I have to push this button. Obviously. Okay, what did I do? What have I summoned? They open a little doorway over there? A backpack full of ammo? I probably didn't need that. What did the button do? Maybe I need to go in there? I just get health. I did not mean to pick it up. Oh my god, can't shoot. Jesus Christ. You got nothing. Nothing on me. Yeah, armor. Wait, I'm at 200% armor. I didn't need any of that. Oh, no. This guy's not gonna pop out. Just go up here. I might just have to shoot you. I was gonna get the ammo, but I don't know how to get it now. Woo. Okay. Exit. myhouse.wad. I beat it. I don't know. This is just Doom 2. I'm not gonna keep playing Doom 2. Okay. Save game. I saved over all my mouse at myhouse.wad save. That's autosave. I'm missing something, am I? Okay. I'm gonna stop the video here. I'm gonna figure out what I'm missing. I'm a little confused. If there's more to the game, I'll come back and stream more. Alright. I should also just go to bed. It's almost 6 a.m. Goodbye. I did myhouse.wad, sort of. I feel like there should be more to it, though.